Hey you guys, welcome back to Taylor XO, or welcome to Taylor XO if you're a new subscriber. So y'all, let's get into this video. So I wanted to at least post something today. I just didn't want to post nothing because y'all know that, I've been trying to post every day, especially these next few months. If y'all are YouTubers and you post videos or, react or whatever you may do on your channel, make sure you become a little bit more consistent these next few months because YouTube does pay out very well during these months. Everybody who does YouTube knows that the Christmas months are the good paying months. So just a little encouragement to anybody who's watching this and has been wanting to start a channel or, has been wanting to do social media, period. This is your time to do it because just like everybody at their 9-to-5s are getting bonuses, YouTubers get the bonuses too. So just putting that out there, y'all, before we get into this video. So y'all know that Liv has been going live every night and the kids are over there. And I just have been baffled how she comes on live repeatedly, y'all. I mean, so discombobulated. The kids are everywhere, all over the place. And we know specifically that AJ is always her troublemaker. Well, at least to her. And AJ is the most, I guess, bothers her the most, annoys her the most out of all the kids. And it just seems like she gets more and more comfortable coming on live and doing what she does with AJ. And it's like, sis, if you know that people are constantly coming at you about how you treat that little boy and CPS is now involved, you would just think that she would act a little bit better, being that, she's being watched. I mean, obviously people are sending things to CPS. The other day, somebody sent a video of AJ in the dog cage to CPS, and that was right after they had just called on her for Christian falling on the beam and her not doing anything. So it's like, do you want CPS to be called, or do you want, these kids to not be able to come back to your home? Like, and I'm also wondering if this whole CPS thing affects her custody of the kids. Like, is the judge seeing that the CPS is getting called? And of course, she does do YouTube, so I guess she's just chalking it down to, I do YouTube. People are just calling because they're, they hate me so bad. But I mean, wouldn't the judge have to question that? Like, okay, I understand that, but you do already don't have, full custody of your kids because of allegations of abuse and whatever, neglect, whatever was going on. So now, we're getting CPS calls, and you would just think like, okay, that Gerard and Nisha watch the live. She always comes up here and says, oh, they're obsessed. They watch the lives. They, if you know that, sis, then how are you just so comfortable with you just coming up on here and having everything so discombobulated? And the kids, specifically Robin, is very, very grown, especially when she's around Liv. I would love to see how Robin is around Gerard, because it's just giving that Robin specifically acts older around Liv than Gerard, because Robin knows that Gerard don't play that stuff. And like somebody had said in the comments, somebody had put this, I don't know who it was, but they said that if it were to come down to the kids wanting to be more at Liv's, it's because Liv is very lenient. You can click on her lives at 11, 12 o'clock at night and the kids are up running around screaming, like not even just settled in bed. When it gets around 7 to 8 o'clock at night, you get the kids in the bed settled down. Whether they're going to bed or not, you still want them in that mode of settling down because they're about to go to bed. But this girl would just have these kids up all hours of the night. And it's like, you wonder why specifically AJ is going crazy. And it's because, she has him up till 12. I mean, sometimes she said he's up till 3 in the morning. Running around, just up, trying to figure out something to do, because we know Liv is not up with him at 3 in the morning, walking around and doing whatever with him. So it's like, we already have that in play. And then it's like, you have Robin, back to Robin, just so grown acting, and Liv doesn't correct it. Even when the CPS worker did show up, just so grown acting, had her, the kids all involved in the CPS case, making comments to the CPS worker. Like, I just don't understand where she gets that this is good mothering. And she comes on here and she says, oh, I'm such a good mother, people just hate me so bad. But sis, those are not traits of a good mother. You don't bring your kids in the middle of a CPS visit and have them online, especially 11-year-old, talking back and forth to people about why they're calling CPS on which I understand, you know, it's her brothers and sisters. She may be concerned, but at the end of the day, again, that's not a child's place to be talking about CPS visits, especially when they're not even there most of the time. They're half there. So Robin can say that, but she doesn't know what goes on at her mother's home. I mean, full time, especially with AJ. Now, I can understand the, you know, the other two kids, her brothers and sisters that she lives with, but as far as for the other two kids, Robin is not there most of the time to know what's going on. So obviously, yes, AJ's a boy. He runs around and he gets scars and scratches, but it does go past the limit where it's like, okay, you know, people are going to question it, which I myself don't believe that Liv beats on AJ or anything like that. In fact, I think maybe she doesn't do enough sometimes, but I do think maybe she's the type that would get, you know, let it build up, and she would maybe go crazy on him. I don't know. So let's get into a few of these clips that she went live and did. This is like last night, the day before. And people were just baffled. You know, I posted them as shorts, but I still want to include them into the video just because, you know, it's just better being seen. So let's get into a few of these clips, y'all, and then we'll talk about it.
Get out. Get out. I'm trying to make some food for you. Get out. Ryan, give him a toy. Go with your sister. Go play. Go play in the room with your sister. And get out of my face. No. I'm giving that to you. I don't care. I know. You can cry. Let's go Dodgers. The sad thing about it is if the haters did they research and learn about the foster care system and CPS, they would know the horrors. Girl, they don't care. They know what they're doing. They do not care, girl.
So that was just one of the clips of her. This was last night. She was in the kitchen getting stuff together, and it's like, sis, if you know you're coming on live and you know that the kids are all gonna be rowdy and everywhere and in your face, like, why not set them up with something to do before you get on live so AJ's not in the kitchen bothering you 24/7. Like, you claim he has a tablet. I don't ever hear him playing with toys or the kids just all playing together. It seems like they all separately do their own thing. So it's just like, I'm just not understanding why she never finds anything for them to do. But then she'll get on live throughout the day and then be so mad because they're bothering her. It's like, and even just the energy that she has towards AJ. You know, I know a lot of people have commented saying that, oh, she doesn't like AJ because that's Zolo's son, or, you know, it's just, she just regrets the fact that she had him. And, you know, I will say that this girl, you know, had time to figure out what she wanted to do. She knew that she was only with Zolo for 2 months. She knew that he wasn't going to do anything. She knew that he wasn't financially, I mean, she does say that he does financially help, but she doesn't really mention any of the help that she gets with Zolo and Kaylani's dad, just besides the fact that they help and they help pay her bills. But it's just like, sis, where else is the help? Like, you never hear of the fathers coming over to see them or you taking them somewhere to see them, like holidays coming up, like nothing. It's like, she just had these kids and it's like they're just 100% hers. And, you know, she claims that AJ walks around and says daddy, so maybe he does talk to him on the phone very often. I would think that a child at that age needs to physically see the person to like put a face to the name or put a name to the face. So it's like, but for her to take out her frustrations on AJ, you know, she chose to deal with a man coming out of a halfway house and somebody that had allegations on him. She knew all this beforehand. She claims that she knew Zolo beforehand. So it's like, says, please don't sit here and act like this was just an oops and you just decided to keep it. And that's just the vibes that I get from her. So let's get into one more clip and then we'll wrap this video up.
No, you can't have baby food.
Aww.
He said, "Ah." So, no, you're not getting baby food, dude. No.
No, baby food.
I'm sorry. You can't have baby food. Can you throw this away for me?
No.
Okay, baby. Go get some chips. Ryan has chips.
No.
Go get some chips.
No.
Okay, no. You want applesauce? You want applesauce?
So then there was that clip. There was that clip last night, of course, of AJ getting frustrated because Liv was feeding Kehlani some baby food, and AJ seemed to want it really bad. And people were in the comments saying, like, obviously he must get this baby food every day for him to want the baby food that bad, because obviously, you know, she said it's very hard feeding him. He doesn't eat much, so I guess she just resorts to giving him the baby food because she doesn't want to make him a meal or give him the options to try out. So people were commenting like, this girl is acting and trying to play it off like, oh, AJ, you know you don't get baby food, but the whole time she does give this baby food every day, and including he still gets a bottle. And it's like, he's about to be 3 in March, and he's still on a bottle and baby food. And it's like, you say that you're home all day, you're this great mother, that you're there for your kids, you do, and, you know, nobody can say nothing, but sis, you literally have almost 3-year-old still on a bottle and baby food. And the fact that she tried to get mad at him, like, this is all this boy knows, so what are you getting mad at him for? How is that his fault for wanting something that's all he knows? Of course, she may make him, I think, turkey bacon nuggets here and there, but that's really all I hear of her feeding him is some turkey bacon nuggets or like applesauce or a lollipop or something. Obviously, he's 2 years old. His menu's not big, which I understand that. But if you are home all day and you have the means to, you know, try new foods or even just give him anything but a bottle and baby food, like that's not filling up almost 3-year-old boy, especially a boy. I could see maybe a girl, but even a girl, it's like, okay, that's not filling a girl up. So, and Will came, because I wanted to take a comment from the actual clip in this video that I posted as a short, and there were some comments on there. And Will always comes through with the comments. So, hey sis, thank you so much for showing the channel love and leaving a comment. So she said now that CPS was told he gets baby food, she doesn't want to give it to him. He is used to her giving it to him. That's why he is crying for it. He even asked for baby food the last CPS visit where she was eating those sunflower seeds. She ignored it and gave him his iPad. She knows the CPS claims have truth to it, but she can't show like she is worried. She has to pretend she is Big Bag Olivia, which I didn't hear that last time, him asking for baby food in the last clip, but I do know that I did obviously catch this clip of him taking a fit over baby food. And it's like, sis, there's multiple things that I think that she knows is to be true, and she just doesn't want to show it on the live because obviously CPS is looking into it. And she said that they allegedly closed the case, but I saw a comment saying that they don't close CPS cases till 90 days after. So of course she's just trying to cover it up to make it seem like CPS is not one bit worried. But sis, clearly they're worried. If they are calling you, they are popping up. She did say they were coming back to give the kids interviews, and it's like, they don't deal with none of the CPS stuff over at Gerard's house. And I know they're like, God, I know we're going to mom's house this weekend. We probably got to deal with CPS visit again. And it's like, that's terrible for them kids to barely even see you. When they do, they have to deal with CPS visits and you carrying on about haters and trolls and Gerard and just being so bitter and miserable as she always is. And so thank you, and Will, for that comment, because I did not see that. And I'm going to go look back after I get done filming this video. And I've peeped a couple times that Liv tries to play off certain things in the lives when the kids say, like, just like I think it was the live last night or it was the day before, and Ryan was getting ready to say something that she knew that like was going to be off the wall. So she hurried up and she tried to take the attention off of it, like, oh, go use the bathroom, we're about to leave. And she continued to stay on live for another like 20-30 minutes. You just didn't want that girl to say something because you knew she was about to come out and say probably something off the wall crazy, because Ryan probably just, you know, being young, she didn't understand or, you know that she can't say certain things on live. So it's like Liv knows, but she makes sure to try to switch the attention or, you know, try to put on this persona as she always does, that she is the better mother out of the Mamiana gang and Jazzy is the worst. Like, sis, you're coming on here, coming to Jazzy, laughing at her, but you have a whole lot of stuff going on your plate too that is going to be coming down on you too. You know, never laugh at somebody's pain and frustration and stress and struggle. Like, you can always be going through the same thing. And it's pretty crazy to me that Liv is just that much of a mean girl that she is laughing at people's situations on here. Like, she doesn't have a whole situation herself, which I can understand. Jazzy, whatever the situation, but it's coming from Liv. Like, if it was coming from anybody else, then I wouldn't care. But sis, you're laughing at Jazzy, but you're in a even worse situation. You owe $30,000 in child support that you refused to pay. You said you're not going to pay. And then you got CPS at your door now every day. You know, all this stuff going on, and you act like you're this big baller and like and Will said, big bag Olivia, and nobody can touch you. But Olivia's day is coming, and she will see soon. But comment down below what you guys think on this whole AJ situation, and even just all the kids. I feel like all the kids, she has an attitude, especially when they don't do something that she wants them to do, like go tend to one of the kids, Kaylani or AJ. It's like, sis, those kids are not used for when, like, babysitters or nannies for their weekend stay. That's crazy to me. Like, why don't you just want to spend time with your kids and just have, you know, take the load off them, have them chill, get comfortable at your house? Why do they have to be up working and taking care of kids? Like, oh, you just need this big break when you sit around all day anyway. It's so crazy to me. But comment down below, you guys, what you guys think, because I'm going to use one of the comments for comment of the day next video. Again, thank you guys so much for watching, and stay tuned for another one.
Woke up this morning, can't remember nothing. Two bitches just flowing from London. Nothing I remember, they calling me daddy. The mansion was covered in money. Went to sleep with my jewelry and chains on. Had to wake up and recount the money. I got a bitch, she gon' kill for real. Talking about Clyde and Bunny. Cool with the kid, copy. Got to pull up with a stick, stop it. Rich nigga shit, rich nigga. Oh, 100 pockets riding. Got it. I go to space with the stars. I smoke a blunt with my pilot. Saturn, Moon, Earth, and Mars. NASA take off with the rocket. $500,000 on the necklace. No rich niggas, we successful. Say she wanna feel special. What? And Coco make her feel special.